I said, boom. Oh yeah, this your boy on Fed. So I don't hear enough through the creative studio, You know what I'm saying? I used to be a YouTuber, man. I used to know how to do all this old bullshit. You feel me? I used to know how to do all this stuff. But I really don't be on it. But we're gonna run through some things, you know what I'm talking about? We're gonna run through some things, but we're gonna pump up, we're gonna go to Unfed Live. And then we're gonna go to Unfed 3, then we're gonna go to Unfed 4, we're gonna go to Hum, we're gonna go snatch Unfed 2 back. Go over in these creative studios, see what I got going on, man, cause yeah, we discussed this already. Gotta put my suit and tie on, you know what I'm talking about? Gotta get on my YouTube. You gotta get on my YouTube shit. So when you come in, please come in and hit the goddamn like button. Hit subscribe, please share the video out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my YouTube shit. You see? This shit funny, man. Pioneer this shit, bro. You hear me? So let me see what we're gonna do everything live like we always do. I'm gonna go over here. Hold on, what we gonna do? We're gonna get up out that bit. We're gonna hit right there. And we're gonna go to YouTube for a minute first. You'll go see what I got going on. Y'all love finesse. I be feeling that nigga finesse 2 times. Then we're gonna just go through here. Tomorrow we're gonna go through here and see we're gonna start at some shit. What it is, 24 minutes, we'll do that last. And then before that, we gonna go back down. We're gonna go back down memory lane, so yeah, we gonna do that. Cause everything on Fed say he got. I just gotta go find it. I got be a whole lot of shit ducked off, tucked off. Let me see, addressing Kenneka, cuz, okay, that's my homegirl. Shout out to my homegirl, Money Stack. Kenneka, Jenkins, Rickenberger Club. Oh, we did that other day. Oh, okay, then we did the body bag, then we did all that good shit, right? We gonna do it again. Cause I'm gonna prove to y'all that these folks been full of shit, and she still ain't talking about shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start adding you from over here live. I'm gonna start adding your ass. Yeah, I'm gonna start adding you, cause you ain't answer no question yet. You ain't answer the question with drip. We're gonna start down at the bottom. We're gonna start soft. We're gonna start a little soft play. I said boom. And that I'm glad I got these little video like this, cause I still got my little, my little sticker there. Bam. See this YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. We love YouTube for us being able to come out here up under the copyright section 107 from the U.S. Copyright Act. That what I'm up under, and everything on this station is for entertainment purposes and entertainment purposes only. No, not for educational purposes too. Also on some video, but this is just for entertainment because this is y'all script. You feel? And I just be telling people about the script, and she is still scripting. You feel? Who? Teresa Mark. There you go. Discussion 3GD, 3G deception, God, globe, gravity, Jenkins, let us not forget, remember that all the photo. I'm working on studio now. So I gotta go through this phone. That makes the house some big. I gotta go through the other phone, house some big. But this phone right here, I need to plug this phone back up, cause when I unlock that phone now, some of these niggas ain't gonna like that. Some of these ain't gonna like that. Cause I ain't never lied about it. Now look at this goddamn kidney scars on the girl, man. Man, y'all see these kidney scars on the girl, man? Let me see anybody else. I gotta talk to myself about a few months or something. Come up out of the goddamn cut down. Hit it. See anybody up here. Oh, that's my nigga D. Alright, we up in this bitch, me and my nigga D. We gotta talk to myself for a little while, D. I gotta go. They trying to hem me up. They trying. I went to the creative studio. I see what's going on. They trying to hem me up. They took all nigga access, all kind of shit. Nigga, you nigga crazy. Huh? Y'all see these kidney scars on this baby, man? But all the bullshit. See, we ain't got no business even being this far. Cause the mom and daughter on bullshit off the rip. And when we do this, that means we supporting the show. But I guess I'm part of the show now. Huh? I guess I'm part of the show now. I guess I'm ready to YouTube be some more. But I stay cocked and loaded in real life. Ready to ride. That's right.
All the photos from the freezer, aka the freezer pics, were all taken before September the 10th. So we need to be asking.
So why she did not realize her daughter wasn't dead on the 10th?
Mama T, what she had to say about
Mama T, how you just not realizing your daughter ain't died on the 10th and you promoted this side and you done walked in and made yourself look crazy as hell on this side saying she died on the 10th adamantly with your lawyers. I remember your lawyers first went and walked through the hotel. I remember all that. And I can dye it up like it ain't that. Yeah, y'all took about 9 channels from my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Huh? But you weren't silenced. If you were silent, that means you weren't speaking. You was sworn up on the oath. And you still on script now. Yeah, that was going on. You on script. Yeah, that was going on. You on script. Yeah, that was going on. You see them kidney scars on your baby right there? She went on and gave that term. Y'all sold the kidney though. Though don't look at the evidence of September the 14th, day 1 action. Own them. Own them. We get on some of you niggas around here too. Yeah, we get on my YouTube shit. Hey man, hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button now. Share the video. Yeah, and get this real deal true.
that? Willing participant? All freezer photos was taken before the 10th.
What?
And I tried to come and let you know about that laparoscopic surgery done by robotics in a mobile lab located right on the corner at 5600 North River Road. Nobody want to listen. But look at this photo. These photos been played with. You see that dark area? But you see those 2 little dots. If you look up just a little bit where it's got that little darkness around it, it's a little spot right there. What the other photo in this same exact spot shows a laparoscopic incision. You understand? Do you? I don't know. But let me jump all the way down up into this, right? It's looking like to me it's 2 different girls from my recent photos.
What? 2 different girls? What Bree said we got 2 girls? 2 cups? Nah, unless she says we got 2 girls. But see, she ain't the only one said 2 girls now. See what I'm talking about? Man, that nigga Rob was busting you participants up. And once he seen he come make unfair fold for that bullshit. Huh? Huh? Any nigga want to tell on themselves. I'm gonna show y'all what this.
But this girl in this freezer shows signs of organ removal. And on the autopsy report that came back, the thymus in the middle lobe of the lung was said to be not intact, right? So wouldn't there be a reason for a parent to want justice for their child and to stand up for what's right to go ahead and exhume for justice? Hashtag exhume. Exhume for justice. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the spot, what I'm talking about. Now what I'm about to show you now is some scars from actual patients that have undergone laparoscopic kidney surgery. I just wanted to keep that scar right there in mind. Oh, okay. And as you look at these pictures, remember.
They even tried to change this shit up. I try to find some kidney scars now. It won't show nothing look like this. They be on some other shit. Huh? I mean, they be on some other things. But we gonna continue. Yeah, I got me a little Sun Kids blue, the blue lemon Sun Kids. I'm gonna sip on that there. We gonna get back down to these two girls. And we gonna show that this lady been on Skrippin and she on Skrippin now. Cause you gonna have to start combating the hotel footage, first of all. And stop acting like you into it with the hotel. That's part of y'all, that's part of the whole conglomerate. To hide this motherfucking kidney removal. See? Who you sold the kidney to, Teresa? You been playing with a lot of money a long time. And you don't give a fuck about beating the world out of chain. You still ain't went to the FBI to this day. FBI investigate. We went to see the FBI this morning. Got on the radio station. FBI. I don't know how that works. Motherfucker, you say you went to the FBI that morning. You got everybody hyped up like you was a black woman in distress. Then start acting like, oh, no. You said if it was a white woman, if by the color of my skin, the reason they handling me fucked up. Then you retract that back, like you don't want the melanated people to really get in there like that, but you want to just catch their attention, get their emotions riled up, then yo them and shit though through there. Man, we trying to go up here and find out what's going on with the girl in the hotel. Man, we finna tear this bill. We finna tear this motherfucking hotel up. Alleged, everything alleged on this bitch. I gotta let Kaka them know I'm out of my email. Yeah, I'm gonna be over here on Fed Live. We finna get it live for a while. Gotta build my shit up over here. I'm trying to see can I get in there and give me some monetization. I'm in the creative studio. I'm seeing what's going on right now. Let's go.
Rosemont is covering up. So they put makeup on the girl in the freezer because Kenneka didn't want no damn makeup. She always wore just lip gloss and it was always popping. But look at those last two spots. You see what I'm talking about? Kidney removal. Organ tissue in the freezer with her. Man, we seen all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? 3 to 4 hours and it's done. Laparoscopic kidney surgery. Done by robot.
What's that? 3 or 4 hours. And one of them Moby Labs there and hashtag 5600 though. I told y'all the other day over there on the channel, man, don't nobody want no dead ass kidney. That's why we know she ain't dead when she do this surgery. You know what? I'm gonna try to get to the hood cap tonight too. I'm gonna show you how hard they play and how they just kept missing. Now they think the world dumb, man. Now they got Bree out and by I'm driving on this donut. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick to the strong point, man. I ain't finna play with these folks. I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna keep it YouTube. And I hope the rest of you niggas keep it YouTube too now. Yeah, cause some of you niggas told in the way I'm gonna have to step on. Come on.
Robotics. And I told you Obama had put those mobile labs in effect in Illinois. And I think they done moved the place now, but it was easy to find. It was a hashtag.
They ain't moved. I proved that since I've been out of prison. Man, that place still, what, D? Am I lying, D? They disguised it, but get what, they ain't moved. That place still right there. I just went through all kind of hell, through AI, all this shit. That's a minimum still sitting right there. They ain't never go nowhere. Huh? They trying to hide the fact that they get out with these surgeries in these mobile labs. They so private. Ain't no goddamn rich and famous stars going to no motherfucking a hospital where everybody at and they just, and you know what I'm talking about? Especially the ritual that took place. They had been planned. That goddamn other girl ain't get this motherfucker no kid. Anyway, let's go.
56.
Alleged. Everything alleged on this motherfucker according to Kenneka. Let's go.
100. Hashtag 5600, right? And now let's remember once again. These photos right here in the freezer, you can still sell swollen and stuff, but these photos was taken on the 9th.
What?
I think at like 6 or 7 o'clock.
What?
In the afternoon.
No.
In the evening.
No.
You see what I'm saying? And the other photos, shout out to Tate, and the other photos was taken from a iPhone 6.
What?
Huh? Was taken from an iPhone 6.
What?
Now look closer right here.
What? Look, what I'm looking closely at, bro? What I'm looking closely at, bro? Title. Date. 9/9/17 at 6:51 p.m. Then it said the original date taken. How the original date taken gonna be older than the date? Then they said on the 10th at 1:51 a.m. See, they typed that in there, try to, man, boy, why that date said 9/9/17, 6:51, man? And all the medical examiner reports, I got so much information to bag up that date. I got so much information to bag up that date. Metadata from the medical examiner and everything bagging up this date. And then, I forgot. We listened to Teresa. So this is why Teresa Martin finally figured out, you finally came and watched one of Unc Fed's videos or something? Old package chain? Since I've been gone 5 years, you mean to tell me you finally realized your daughter died on the 9th, and not the 10th? You finally realized it, and you talking to people around in a frenzy because you talking. Huh? Huh? Okay, let us continue. Let us continue. Just keep on talking, because that's all you doing. We want you to unveil the truth. They acting like Teresa telling the truth now. She breaking her silence. When she been silent? Hey, lie. Hey, lie. When she been silent? All on the radio station and Dr. Oz and everywhere. When she been silent? Taking niggas bowling and buying pieces of shit. When she been silent? She just ain't been telling the truth. And now she got y'all riled up again, like she rising, crashing out. She ain't crashing out. She promotes. She doing tell what she supposed to do. Same thing she been doing. But I'm gonna stay on point.
They said the original date is 9/10 and 1:51 a.m. What the date said? 9/9. The date said 9/9. Manipulation. These photos, iPhone 6. Man, look here. We got to pick the truth out of the cover up. September the 7th,
What?
2017.
So you mean the photos that we got was some recaps from these photos that were taken on September the 7th? The marriage to the beast ritual date? Damn, unfair, you been on this shit that long? Yeah. What the hell Selena Gomez doing, sending flowers and stuff with this girl? She supposed to be somewhere in recovery trying to drink her a whole lot of ice water or something. Sipping on some ice cubes. Huh? This shit ain't much hit no national news for real, bro. How the hell she get a whiff of it to be sending a girl some flowers to find a grave on September the 15th, 2017, from her Selena Forever her Selena Forever Facebook page. But anyway, I'm getting off track. But it's all good. We gonna run it. I'm gonna run it till I fall asleep. I'm trying to
real photos taken from an iPhone 6.
Hey, man, y'all please hit the like button when y'all come in, man. I'm on my YouTube shit, please. If you can't boom when you hit the room. But if you don't boom, I know a lot of y'all don't like a G, so just hit that like button. You know that's YouTube courtesy there. That's YouTube etiquette. When you hit the room, you know, give a nigga thumbs up. You hear? Hit the thumbs up and then you can get the fuck on. You heard me? Let's get it.
The truth don't need no help.
It ain't gonna do what?
It ain't gonna bend.
Ain't gonna do what?
Break not fold.
Or not fold.
And that little girl who I be talking about, they trying to make a joke of, she needed kidneys in real life. I said, boom.
That boy said, he said, boom, let go. We ain't finna let up on, let go. We gonna walk the dog and go up. Here we go with you. Now that's a video. I really want to watch that video right there, but I ain't got time to play right. We ain't got time to play right. So what we gonna do? We gonna go to this body bag. We gonna ease on.
I said, boom.
Body bag.
It's your boy FED. We still got questions, man.
They said this girl ain't this lady. Then broke her silence. She broke her silence on what? She been talking. She been talking. I said she been talking, y'all. I wish I had my computer. I might go over there and go live on my other channel, just let them know where I'm at. Because I miss Kaka, but I got to have Kaka up in here, man. I feel comfortable with Kai around. Yeah, Charity, yeah. My little 3-4, yeah, D. D up in here, let me see. I think I seen D on this motherfucker. Let me see. I see D in this bitch. Yeah, D in that bitch. See, I can't even see who in the chat room, all kind of shit. They got on fucked up. But D up in this bitch, so let me keep it rolling. Let's go, D.
You see this doggone gurney in his white bag, in his purple blanket, in his kitchen? Let's get into it.
That from the freezer, I asked them, yes. They removed it from the freezer. When they removed it from the freezer, about time they came 5 hours plus later, you know, I had run it off. Kenneka was laying on the stretcher in the way, body bag already.
What? They removed her from the freezer. But you run around town trying to find her. But they removed her from the freezer. They removed her from the freezer. And she was laying on the stretcher already in the white bag. That ain't what you seen when you went down in that kitchen, man. Then you went down and said you seen her Adidas jacket. Never confused. That ain't never been quite. Hey, then you supposed to have a breast, then you supposed to have some cancer stuff going on with you. What you doing with that dye in your head? Why you got them dye chemicals all going through your skull and stuff? You just supposed to been had serious surgery and cancer and all that, man. This shit ain't matching up. Come on.
You never saw her. I never saw her. I never saw her. The freezer with my daughter laying there on the stretcher, you know, in the white bag.
What?
Stretcher, you know, in the white bag.
In the white bag.
Stretcher, you know, in the white bag.
A white bag.
Stretcher, you know, in the white bag.
A white bag.
I said, boom. Now these are the type of questions.
First of all, this man right here name is goddamn Frank Markel. Trillium Gift of Life Network, blood and organ tissue donor. Yeah, that's him. AKA Roland Weiss. Crematory that Frozen King, Chosen King, I'm telling you, that's him right there. Make sure you know who that is now. The same one who gave her the belongings. That she told me, I ain't give my belongings, and now I want them jeans and the tennis shoes and phones. I want everything, all that crazy shit she talking about, man. This the man who gave you shit right here. This the man the police had to ask, can you see your daughter? They got to ask him? The body belong to him? Come on.
That real people want answers to. As you see the garden being rolled in, you see a gray body bag. But what's inside that gray body bag, there is a white body bag that they placed Kenneka into. So the only way you can see Kenneka in a gray body bag, a white body bag, if you were standing in the freezer and watched them put her into the body bag, or had you previously seen this purple blanket right here and this white body bag that's on this gurney, it's like it's an everyday thing in Rosemont. You did.
The freezer with my daughter laying there on the stretcher, in the white bag. Stretcher, in the white bag. Stretcher, in the white bag. Stretcher, in the white bag.
I think all y'all.
You don't even break down at the radio station. Man, when I talk serious shit that's emotional to me, man, I get emotional about talking about shit right now. I tell when I go to talking about shit. I'm a grown ass man, I tell when I get to talking about emotional shit, man. This lady gave us one tip when they got time to try to get them big millions. That fake ass goddamn doctor, that fake ass lawyer up there with that fake ass dope, the wrong freezer dope. I ain't got the numbers right on the goddamn lawsuit. The bitch said, man, let me shut up. Let's go.
I'll probably see where I'm going with this. Now as they stroll Kenneka out and strapped down in the white bag, it's obvious that you don't see Teresa nowhere around. So how would she be saying something about the white body bag? I asked this question a few months back, but I got to keep it fresh. You understand? So now that you see them zip this white body bag up inside a gray body bag. So how could Teresa be so prominent in her mind and destined to say white body bag? Like she was telling the truth, like she hadn't seen, or she can picture it in her head that she seen her daughter in a white body bag. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. Now you see this operating table right here? Probably where they got them kidneys at. You see what I'm talking about? And I can show you the bruises on the body to prove that she had one up on some kind of surgery right outside. And you see in the redacted photos where they kind of cleared it up. You know what I'm talking about? But there's some actual surgical removal going on with that girl's body. And you also can see fresh scratches on her body and irritation from where she had been freshly shaved. So she had shave irritation. That must mean she wasn't dead yet. I said, But back to the topic of this video, and I will get Teresa credit. I'm gonna do one more video after this one and show you that she did point out a camera on the other side of that wall, but it wasn't right above the freezer. So maybe it's just drum roll to the drum roll. But as you see, this purple blanket entirely covers the gray bag. So she's in a white bag, in a gray bag, and covered with the purple blanket. They look just like the purple blanket that's on the stretcher that was in the kitchen. You dig what I'm saying? Now this is where Teresa is allegedly, supposedly, first time being able to see her baby girl. And as you see, you do not see a white body bag. Lenora said, we only seen her from here on up. Then when we seen her when she was in the body bag, we can only see her from the neck up. You know what I'm saying? We could see nothing down here. And so
Now from right there, you said, looked like she had been choked, Lenora. Yeah, ma, like she had been fight. With a disgusting look on her face. You see this shit from way over here? And a white body bag, you got x-ray vision and everything. See, you and your daughter on script right here. On script when y'all ran up out that goddamn, up there. That nigga gang said, why you don't see none of the goddamn family members standing around, all them out there waiting at the door back off and up. The front door, lobby door. And we'll run by that with y'all and no other family member than that. And we ain't gonna get on the point that them the same tights you had on your sister's birthday when you was out there talking about you gonna get rich. Huh? Yeah, you know on Fed caught you with them same tights on. See, we ain't gonna go that far into it, cause we gonna stay on point. Cause I ain't had no business had to even go that far, cause you should have been straightening this shit up a long time ago. You said she got a disgusting look on her face, look like she been choked, and Lenore said look like she had been fighting. And when she got outside, she said her hair was all over her head. Where in the hell do y'all see this at? So whose script or who's writing that script for y'all? Come on.
We used to go on a radio station and say that they had a baby laying in a white body bag. Now somebody get in the comments and make me understand this. It don't come wicked. It's come like grown folk.
When you still talking to the police, you ain't saying nothing. Lenore supposed to told Lenore, hey, Lenore like she been choked. And then she supposed to say, Mom, like she been fighting out there. She got a disgusting look on her face. Shit, that must have been backed off in that freeze area, or they was on that gurney. But y'all said she was laying on this gurney. See where that two girl come from. Remember, two girls now. Remember this man back here, Roland Weiss, Frank Markel. Remember him. Remember him now. You got to remember him. Because he the one to do the magic trick with the two girls. See what I'm saying? He the one to do the magic trick with the two girls. Remember? Frank Markel. Remember him now. Because these motherfuckers will not talk about the shit they supposed to be talking about out here on Teresa Martin. What is it? Teresa Martin script. This Teresa Martin script to keep everybody going to my, she breaking down now. She was silent. She telling the truth now. Well, tell her the truth. Why the hell do you on script right here? Why is you going to the script? Why is you saying things you shouldn't be saying right here? And that man gave you the belongings you need. You run the belongings back up. Them ugly green shoes on, man. Come on, let's go.
And just answer the simple question. How could she know your white body bag?
The reason why my daughter laying there on the stretcher, in the white bag. Stretcher, in the white bag. Stretcher, in the white bag.
Let's go.
I said, boom. Hey, yo, this your boy, FED, Flat Earth Discussion, Fed. Uncle Fed. No, Uncle Granddaddy, you dig? And I want to talk about this Oregon conspiracy shit that's going around. Let's get into these organs. But first, let's look at Kenneka and Charlo's live. I said Charlo's live, You see that meat? You see them thighs and them knees and them cuts and them jeans? So who is the impersonator? With the little gray sweats up under one of the tights where you can't see no little meat there. You don't see no meat. You don't see no knee, no thigh, no neck, no hip, no nothing. So we don't get that out of the way. If you want to see the real, you can go to Charlot's live. You can see her sitting down when she first take that sippity sip. Now this is the medical examiner's report. Kristen Howard and Kirsten, all that bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? So let's go see what's really popping with this autopsy report. You dig what I'm saying? And we're going to compare that to what the mama had to say. Since everybody seemed to respect what mama had to say, just use what mama had to say to get some clarity on this situation. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, you see that neck right there? We're going to get to that neck. Because if niggas had us flying out about a thymus and all that shit, but you can't prove no motherfucking thymus. But you can come up with a motherfucking bitch-ass image of a hole in a woman's neck that make people think it's a thymus. Wait a minute, that's respiratory. Let's go back. You see this right here? We say the right lung, is, okay, you see what they say? No middle lobe is present. Now, Mama said Kenneka never had health issues with her lungs or her heart, and she didn't know anything about her teeth being knocked out. Like these fools and played along with it, made up, I guess. I don't know. Or did they just put somebody else in the fucking freezer? I don't know. But I'm going to keep it all banned. I'm going to keep it 1,000 over here. So even when you keep it real and said, ain't no thymus was missing, no thymus, nigga, what happened to that middle lobe? You dig what I'm saying? There it is right there. No middle lobe is present. Now we're going to scroll back up and show you where Mama said, one of those teeth knocked out. They didn't tell her that she found that out on the big bitch ass investigating on social media. That's how she found out about the teeth, right? So let's see what the medical examiner said about the teeth. Huh? Can we do that? Boom. Okay, let's do that. Zoom in, Fed. You see this right here? What it say? It says teeth are natural and in good repair. What Mama said, they never stated to me at the meeting that Kenneka's teeth were knocked out, as well as other bruises. Which they never gave me a copy of Kenneka's death report. They said they were gonna give it to my lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Did they catch her up in a catch-22? What's the squeeze there? And y'all don't know what the middle lobe is. Oh, it's a fucking organ. You see that right there? You see the yellow in these lungs? That's the right middle lobe of the motherfucking lung. You don't believe it? There it is right there. Right middle lobe syndrome. You understand what I said? She never suffered from any of that bullshit. So why was her right middle lobe missing? I was there her in the freezer. And for you motherfuckers that came out with that thymus theory, I want to shoot the goddamn give at Fed, shoot the give at the motherfucker who came with the thymus theory. This will help them out. This fuck ass photo of this dead girl walking around in the motherfucking, this overlapped ass picture of this dead girl with this hole in her fucking neck. What might have drove some people to think thymus, but it's the middle lobe, and they're not the same fucking thing. One in the neck and one in the lung. You dig what I'm saying? You think I'm bullshit? Well, they go to the neck right there, and they say everything is cool in the neck. With that being said, the truth don't need no motherfucking help. It ain't gonna bend, break, not fold. I said, boom, and I'm out. Correction. I have evidence within the report that the thymus was not noted. Thymus missing also. Boom! You dig?
U.S. officials who closely examined the May 11th, 2022 shooting death of an American journalist, Palestinian-American Shireen Abu Akleh, in the occupied West Bank, were deeply divided over the Biden administration's public conclusions, with some officials convinced that her killing was intentional. That's according to the New York Times, citing 5 current and former U.S. officials who worked on the case, including a career military policeman with 30 years' experience. Speaking publicly for the first time, Colonel Steve Gabovitz said the U.S. government had soft-pedaled his office's findings to appease the Israeli government. He said he and his colleagues were left flabbergasted by the Biden State Department statement attributing Shireen's killing to, quote, tragic circumstances. Colonel Gabovitz was a key source in the Zateo documentary, Who Killed Shireen? This is Diane Nissenbaum interviewing him when he was still anonymous.
Would you say that the Biden administration failed Shireen Abu Akleh?
I would say so. The U.S. should have absolutely come forward and actually pressed the fact that an American citizen was killed intentionally by IDF.
For more, we are joined by retired Colonel Gabovitz in Washington, D.C. We welcome you to Democracy Now!, Colonel Steve Gavovix. You are speaking out after Zateo for the first time in this global radio television broadcast. If you can talk about what your involvement was exactly in the investigation of the killing of this American journalist, leading Palestinian American journalist on Al Jazeera, known around the world. Tell us how you came to be involved with the case and how you investigated it.
Absolutely. Good morning. So I was the chief of staff for the Office of the United States Security Coordinator for Israel and the Palestinian Authority. So we had interactions on a regular basis with the Palestinian Authority, the Palestinian Authority security forces, and then also the government of Israel and the IDF. When Shireen Abu Akleh was killed on May 11, 2022, immediately became a large concern for the United States to try to figure out what had happened for this. On that same day, we started looking, okay, what can we possibly do for an investigation into her killing? Because there were reports initially that it was by...
That shit up out there. Put it there down, try to hit me. Let's keep going. I don't even want to hit the Rickenbacker. They ain't gonna say nothing about that motherfucking Rickenbacker. Let's keep going, though. Strike the other shit from the record right there. Strike the other shit from the motherfucking record right there. You all. Let me go. You all. See how Riser wanna go. Riser wanna skip over some of this shit. We're gonna go right on. Riser don't even wanna do that neither. Just go right on.
I said, boom. It's your boy FED, Flat Earth Discussion, 3GD, 3G Deception, God, Globe, and Gravity. Check this out, man. Let us not forget, remember that all the photos from the freezer, aka the freezer pics, were all taken before September the 10th. So we need to be asking your homegirl there, Mama T, what she had to say about that? Willing participant? All freezer photos was taken before the 10th. And I tried to come and let you know about that laparoscopic surgery done by robotics in a mobile lab located right on the corner at 5600 North River Road. Nobody want to listen. But look at this photo. These photos have been played with. You see that dark area? But you see those two little dots, and if you look up just a little bit where it's got that little darkness around it, it's a little spot right there. What the other photo in this same exact spot shows a laparoscopic incision. You understand? Do you? I don't know. But let me jump all the way down up into this, right? It's looking like to me it's two different girls from my recent photos. But this girl in this freezer shows signs of organ removal. And on the autopsy report that came back, the thymus in the middle over the lung was said to be not intact, right? So wouldn't there be a reason for a parent to want justice for their child and to stand up for what's right to go ahead and exhume for justice? Hashtag exhume for justice. You dig what I'm saying? Now this is the spot, what I'm talking about. Now what I'm about to show you now is some scars from actual patients that have undergone laparoscopic kidney surgery. I just wanted to keep that scar right there in mind. Oh, okay. as you look at these pictures, remember, Rosemont is covering up. So they put makeup on the girl in the freezer, because Kenneka didn't wear no damn makeup. She always wore just lip gloss, and it was always popping. But look at those last two spots. You see what I'm talking about? Kidney removal. Organ tissue in the freezer with her. Man, we seen all this shit. You know what I'm talking about? 3 to 4 hours and it's done. Laparoscopic kidney surgery. Done by robotics. And I told you, Obama had put those mobile labs in effect in Illinois. And I think they done moved the place now, but it was easy to find. It was hashtag 5600. Hashtag 5600, right? And now let's remember once again, these photos right here in the freezer, you can still sell swollen and stuff, but these photos were taken on the 9th, I think at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. You see what I'm saying? And the other photos, shout out to Tate, and the other photos was taken from a iPhone 6. Huh? Was taken from an iPhone 6. Now look closer right here. They said the original date is 9/10 and 1:51 a.m. What the date say? 9/9. The date said 9/9. Manipulation. These photos, iPhone 6. Huh? Man, look here. We got to pick the truth out of the cover-up. September the 7th, 2017. Real photos taken from an iPhone 6. The truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break no pole. And that little girl who I be talking about, they trying to make a joke of, she needed kidneys in real life. I said, boom.
You know what I'm saying? It's that situation when you got, we are living in a war zone. It's not as easy as these people are making us think, that they just got some criminal-ass black kids with guns. It is not like that. We live in hell. We live in the gutter. We got us stacked up 80 deep in one building. You know, by the time you get out your house, you strapped to protect yourself. Because you living in the same community that the police is carrying rifles and riot gear. Same, they need them riot, excuse my language, I'm so sorry. The same reasons they need the riot hat, the riot jacket, the flak jacket, the double vest, the 9mm Glocks with extra bullets, the tear gas, the mace, all that. Who do you think the police is using that against? Dogs? So we fighting the same villains that they fight in the street. But instead of them seeing us fighting villains in the street, we all villains.
Is your generation the one that is picking up for where the Panthers left off, saying, all right, enough is enough? The generation before us forgot about the fight. We're picking it back up.
Not only forgot about the fight, forgot about us. Yes, and we're picking it back up. But at this level, all we're trying to do is unite. And right now, as a year, we got 1 million people that's listening. Now we can tell them something. Now we can try to get them that way. And we might lose some. We might gain some. But we would never even had that audience had we not said what was real. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing for us to remember is that the same crime element that white people are scared of, black people are scared of. The same crime element that white people fear, we fear. So we defend ourselves from the same crime element that they scared of. You know what I'm saying? While they waiting for legislation to pass and everything, we next door to the killer. We next door to him, you know, because we up in the projects where it's 80 in the building. All them killers that they letting out, they right there in that building. But it's better, just because we black, we get along with the killers or something? We get along with the rapists because we black and we from the same hood? What is that? We need protection too.
Finally, I want to ask you about something that someone else asked you in the interview, and I thought the answer was interesting because I think it speaks to you and your generation a lot. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? You said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
That's so real. I made a metamorphosis. I'm a new person today because I used to strongly and honestly, I feel like I could represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now I cannot die with people thinking I'm a rapist or a criminal. I can't leave until this shit's straight. You know, I'm not suicidal. I can't go until y'all really know what time it is. And then after that, boom, it's all over. And we can see, you know, how this shit fall. But that's how it is. And the reason being is because if I can't live free, if I can't live with the same respect as the next man, I don't want to be here. Because God has cursed me to see what life should be like. If God wanted me to be this person and be happy here, he wouldn't let me feel so oppressed. He wouldn't let me feel so trampled on. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let me think the things I think. So I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have nothing to pass around for people to put money in the bucket don't mean I ain't doing God's work. I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Because these ghetto kids ain't God's children. And I don't see no missionaries coming through there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing God's work. While Reverend Jackson do his up in the middle class and he go to the White House and have dinner and pray over the president, I'm up in the hood, you know what I'm saying, doing my work with my folks. And just because I don't live there don't mean I don't go there. I got to go there because I can't hang nowhere else.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I never imagined something this big could come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was minor, even if you were just a passenger, you might be entitled to far more than you realize. Here's my story. I was stopped at a red light when bam, a distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info, and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister's boyfriend, Marcus, told me about something called free case evals. He said, dude, just answer 4 questions. What's the worst that could happen? At first, I thought he was exaggerating, but he had used the exact same tool after his own accident and told me it changed everything for him. So I clicked the link, answered 4 simple questions, and in less than 30 seconds, it told me I might actually qualify for a real settlement. I figured, yeah, right, but I had nothing to lose. A couple of months later, I was holding a settlement check that was dozens of times.
I don't go there. I got to go there.
I said, boom. It's your boy, FED, Flat Earth Discussion, 3GD, 3G Conception, God, Globe, and Gravity. Look, I want y'all to pay attention to Kenneka's walk. One more time. I just gotta do this. Look at the extension of the left leg. Look how she extends that leg coming through this parking lot. You see the way she extends that left leg? And she's pigeon-toed right there, but I want you to see the extension of the left leg. She can't fully extend that leg out for some reason. But right here, watch the extension on the leg. Watch it. Boom, she scratched that leg. She scratched her knee all the way out. Just pay attention. See, there's some strange shit going on. Boom, see how she extended her leg now? See how she extended her leg all the way out just there? Just pay attention to the left leg. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's watch it again. Just watch her left leg. And notice how she extends her left leg when she's moving forward. You understand? Just watch it. See her? Watch. see how she extends that left leg? She don't fully bend her knee, look. You see that? Come on, hold on, let me show you again. Watch this. See, look. She don't fully extend that leg. Look at that walk. That walk look different from the walk even in the hallway. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Now, this is Kenneka arriving to this hotel in her mother's car. There she go. That's all neat. Pulling in her mother's car. But I got to go back and see, did this car ever leave and return to that parking lot before Bree, Maya, and Monifa leave the hotel to return the car to Teresa? It's kind of strange, and I'm going to show you why I say that, okay? But right now, for this moment, I just want to concentrate on Kenneka's walk again. You know, without all the confusion. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to her left leg. That's all I'm saying. Because we're seeing 2 and 3 different girls. You see that? Even once you go fast, you can tell she's not extending her left leg. And you see that car pulled up right after they walk past them? I don't know. It just make you think. Did she make it into the hotel? I don't know. Look at that left leg. Look how she pushed it out with no extension. See what I'm saying? She do not fully extend that left leg. That knee still be bent. You see that? Pants too big. She put her pants up. This is the girl who arrived in her mother's car. Now look at that left leg. Look at it. Watch it. Look at her left leg. Watch how she fully extends this leg. Extend. Watch it. Watch it. See that? Bam. See how she fully extend that leg? Come on now. Huh? Come on now. Huh? Now look. Watch this. Slew-footed. Can't extend that left leg. Slew-footed. I know she dangerous. Just watch the leg. We don't get too far off into that. This right here is what I'm saying. What would make these girls, after being exhausted and so tired from looking for their friend, what would make them at 5:05 decide to run to the car? I want you to think about that real good and long. Stay on it. What would make them at 5:05 a.m. all of a sudden want to run to the car to go take the car back to Teresa? I'm gonna go back and check this footage, because I'm thinking somebody might have said, "Come on, I am. I'm pulling up." Did somebody else get in Teresa's car and leave? And they was waiting on somebody to come pick them up who had Teresa's car? The parking tickets. Think about the parking tickets from the 6. Think about the parking tickets and think about what would make these 3 girls decide to run to the car. They should be tired. Monifa feet hurting. Walking around with no shoes. They can't find their friend, but they running to the car. I got a problem with that. There they go. The next time we see that car, to be on down at the news conference across the street from the hotel. But I got a problem with that. What would make these girls run to the car? Like somebody saying, "Look, we pulling up, y'all, come on." Was somebody else in Teresa's car? Lenora said they came back over to our house at 4 o'clock that morning. We don't forget details. So who came back up to the hotel with them and who returned to pick them up? Now this is Lenora and 2 of her friends coming up to the hotel after Teresa left the hotel without filling out a missing person report, although they told her she could fill it out at any time. And as you can see, it's very possible for people to get past this camera unseen. Hey, this is just a little food for thought. The truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break, nor fold. Boom.
Let's get fiscal. Lesson 1, savings strike. New to finances, learn to master your money with Credit Karma today for a stronger tomorrow. A high-yield savings account from Credit Karma Money can help you smash your savings goals with way more interest than the national average, getting you way closer to your future wheels. Harness the power of Credit Karma today to win your financial future tomorrow.
You think you're fine after a car accident until this happens. Most people don't realize that even accidents that seem minor can financially destroy you when the real costs hit weeks later. If you've been in a car accident recently, even one that seemed minor or where you were just a passenger, you need to hear this before it's too late. Here's what happens to most people. They walk away from what seems like a minor accident thinking everything is okay. Maybe a little soreness, maybe some minor damage to their car, but nothing serious. Then reality hits. The medical bills start rolling in. Your car needs more repairs than you thought. You're missing work because of lingering pain or appointments. Suddenly, what seemed like a small bump in the road becomes a financial nightmare. But here's what nobody tells you in those first few days after an accident. You're actually owed a huge check even if the accident seemed minor, or you were just a passenger and all you have to do is claim it. Most people never realize this because they're focused on just getting back to normal. They don't understand that even seemingly minor accidents can entitle you to significant compensation, not just for obvious damages, but for things you might not even think about. But there is a catch. Your accident had to have happened in the past year to qualify for our program. If that's you, you're owed big. This program is designed to help accident victims claim major payouts without the hassle of dealing with insurance, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. We are looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try the program for free and get paid maximum compensation in as fast as 30 days. Let me tell you about Jessica. Her accident seemed minor, so she almost didn't even report it. Just a small rear-end collision, a little neck stiffness, no big deal. 3 weeks later, she was dealing with ongoing pain, multiple doctor visits, and car problems she hadn't noticed initially. When Jessica discovered our program, she learned she was entitled to $100,000 for what she thought was just a minor bump. She received her compensation in 33 days. Here's the reality. Insurance companies are counting on you thinking your accident wasn't serious enough to pursue significant compensation. They want you to focus on the minor immediate damage while ignoring all the other ways the accident has impacted your life. This program cuts through all of that. They know exactly how to calculate the true cost of your accident, including medical expenses, lost wages, ongoing treatment, pain and suffering, and impacts you might not have even considered yet. Even if you think your accident was minor, even if you were just a passenger, even if you walked away feeling fine, you could be entitled to substantial compensation. To take advantage of this program before spots are gone, just answer a few quick questions about your accident. It takes about 20 seconds and could completely change your financial situation. The site will instantly tell you if you qualify and help you find out how much you could be owed for your accident. If you qualify, an accident specialist will handle everything for you. You don't have to fight with insurance companies about whether your accident was serious enough. You don't have to figure out complicated paperwork. They know exactly how to present your case to get you the compensation you deserve. Think about what it would mean to discover you're entitled to tens of thousands of dollars for an accident you thought wasn't worth pursuing. That money could cover all those unexpected costs and give you financial security you didn't even know you were missing. Don't make the mistake of assuming your accident wasn't serious enough to matter. The financial impact often doesn't show up until weeks or months later. But the compensation opportunities have deadlines, but you need to act fast. We're only taking 10 more cases, and that 1-year deadline is real. After that, you could lose the opportunity to claim what you're owed forever. Click the link, answer a few quick questions, and see what you're really entitled to. It might be the most valuable 20 seconds you spend all year. Do it now, before the spots are filled and your window closes.
We are now 336 days away from the midterms. Congress is planning to investigate the administration's boat strike in the Caribbean in early September, and some lawmakers have suggested it may be a war crime. According to the Post, quote, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth gave a spoken directive according to 2 people with direct knowledge of the operation. The order was to kill
I said, boom. It's your boy, FED, Flat Earth Discussion, 3G Deception, God, Globe, and Gravity. Look, I want y'all to pay attention to Kenneka's walk one more time. There she go. That's all Nick. Pulling in her mother's car. But I got to go back and see, did this car ever leave and return to that parking lot before Bree, Maya, and Monifa leave the hotel to return the car to Teresa? It's kind of strange, and I'm going to show you why I say that, okay? But right now, for this moment, I just want to concentrate on Kenneka's walk again. You know, without all the confusion. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to her left leg. That's all I'm saying. Because we're seeing 2 and 3 different girls. You see that? Even once you go fast, you can tell she's not extending her left leg. And you see that car pulled up right after they walk past them? I don't know. It just make you think, did she make it into the hotel? I don't know. Look at that left leg. Look how she pushed it out with no extension. See what I'm saying? She do not fully extend that left leg. That knee still be bent. You see that? Pants too big. She put her pants up. This is the girl who arrived in her mother's car. Now look at that left leg. Look at it. Watch it. Look at her left leg. Watch how she fully extends this leg. Extend. Watch it. Watch it. See that? Bam. See how she fully extend that leg? Come on now. Huh? Come on now. Huh? Now look. Watch this. Slew-footed. Can't extend that left leg. Slew-footed. I know she dangerous. Just watch the leg. But we don't get too far off into that. This right here is what I'm saying. What would make these girls, after being exhausted and so tired from looking for their friend, what would make them at 5:05 decide to run to the car? I want you to think about that real good and long. Stay on it. What would make them at 5:05 a.m. all of a sudden want to run to the car to go take the car back to Teresa? I'm gonna go back and check this footage, because I'm thinking somebody might have said, "Come on, I'm pulling up." Did somebody else get in Teresa's car and leave? And they was waiting on somebody to come pick them up who had Teresa's car. The parking tickets. Think about the parking tickets from the 6. Think about the parking tickets and think about what would make these three girls decide to run to the car. They should be tired, Monique with feet hurting, walking around with no shoes. They can't find their friend, but they running to the car. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. There they go. The next time we see that car, to be on down at the news conference across the street from the hotel. But I got a problem with that. What would make these girls run to the car? Like somebody saying, look, we pulling up, y'all, come on. Was somebody else in Teresa's car? Lenora said they came back over to her house at 4 o'clock that morning. We don't forget details. So who came back up to the hotel with them? And who returned to pick them up? Now this is Lenora and two of her friends coming up to the hotel after Teresa left the hotel without filling out a missing person report, although they told her she can fill it out at any time. And as you can see, it's very possible for people to get past this camera unseen. Hey, it's just a little food for thought. The truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break, nor fold. Boom.
Just remember that right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have rhymed with online vibes to the last word. It'd been a whole bunch of motherfucking rockers. But I ain't gonna do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But Vibe Online. So imagine it was a rap on the back of that. Vibe Online. That's it.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years from now?
If God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world. Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world.
How is it working with Suge and having the West Coast for you? And a lot of your East Coast fans feel like your new allegiance to the West Coast has felt, a lot of them feel maybe you're not as loyal to the East Coast anymore.
That's so nonsense. Poppycock. Because this is not a new allegiance to the West Coast. I've been on the West Coast all this time. It's just because some people, not all, some people on the East Coast be on their dick so hard that they never heard me say that I'm living on the West Coast. It's just that by me keeping it real, I always said where I came from. I always gave New York their props. On Me Against the World, I took a whole song to give it up. So now on the next album, when I want to give it up from my home, where I'm at, everybody got a problem? Why didn't we have no problem with Biggie saying Brooklyn in the house every fucking show he do? Why didn't I have a problem with Bronx and Boom? They just did a Sprite commercial off The Bridge and KRS. Why is it not hip-hop when I do it? Why, goddamn. Why is it suddenly a nigga tripping when I do it? Why everybody else could have a war, have beef within the music, talk about differences, and it's okay, it's music, it's hip-hop, it's groundbreaking. When I do it, it's war. And that's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is saying I'm tired of you talking about where you from. And if that's what we're going to do now, because we was doing it like hip-hop was one nation. And I have proof to say what I was doing. I did more for the East Coast than the East Coast did. I put more guns in East Coast niggas' hands than East Coast niggas did when they came out here. I put them niggas on the more weed gates and weed spots and safe havens and safe spots than the East Coast did.
I'm gonna try to lick something. Cause I can't hold my eyes open.
Oh no, your girlfriend's dad doesn't like his gift. Maybe there's time to get a deal on something else. Wait. Hey, you might just make it to New Year's after all.
When you get in your car, you just need to put your location in the trip planner.
I want y'all to see something though.
I said, even once you go, that knee still be bent. You see that? In this leg. Huh? Off into that. This right here is what I'm saying. What would make these girls, after being exhausted and so tired from looking for their friend, what would make them at 5:05 decide to run to the car? I want you to think about that real good and long. Stay on it. What would make them at
right there
run? You running to the car.
And plus they said they went by Lenora house too now. Okay. Now why did?
I got a problem with it.
Look at this car. Look at the car. Look at this car. Now it's D. If you sitting there, somebody tell me what's wrong with this picture. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this photo?
I got a problem.
What's wrong with this photo? What's wrong with this photo, y'all? I'm gonna let Teresa tell. Teresa Martin, what's wrong with this photo? In y'all script, don't y'all say you Bree was riding on donuts and Benny Paul bitches in front of your house and all that old shit? Huh? Why this car got the regular hubcap, the regular rim on? This right side too, cause I got in the parking lot when they try to drive it off. When Andrew Holmes told, hey, make sure when y'all come to the parking lot, make sure y'all had it, put that donut on that car. You know, we running that narrative. Don't this car supposed to have a donut on this front tire right here? Shouldn't this car have a donut on it right here? So what brings with somebody? You ain't know the bitch had a hubcap, huh? But then they come to the parking lot, they talk about Kenneka the next day, and they got a donut on the car. What script right must be nice. Script right must be nice. I said script right must be nice. Huh? Where the donut at that's supposed to be on this car? Where is the donut that's supposed to be on this car, Teresa? I mean, whoever, I don't know who wrote the script. They got it out on the paperwork, they crying about the donut that's on the car. But then they think we so dumb, they show back up in this same car. This same car, they show up. This talk out there with Andrew Holmes and got a donut on that motherfucker. Huh? And got a donut on it. I want to show y'all, man. I'm going to catch you. I'm just showing y'all the bullshit. I'm just showing y'all the bullshit.
What's Teresa Martin's real name? I'm not even putting that out on the airways. What's her real name? Because Teresa, ooh, I was about to say it.
You know what?
What's Teresa Martin's real name?
What I did.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
What is it?
Look, I ain't gonna worry about that. I want y'all to hear this right here. Y'all listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this shit.
Boom. It's your boy FED. Letter discussion. That nigga fed. On fed. So I sat back and wondered, why would this dude put me, my wife, and my kids
2 girls in the motherfucking
all up on that YouTube?
I'm hearing this video. I want y'all to listen to this
Had
shit.
to think long and hard. But now I know.
But anyway, we look forward to seeing you in handcuffs. Yes, we do, buddy.
There was a lot of shit going on in this kitchen, including this struggle. Yeah, that nigga moved. Yeah, that nigga moved.
Did I tell y'all? I'm in the fucking video. See? Y'all think we just be talking. Slice University, man, with a Buford Hunters. Shout out to Planet of the Fakes. Shout out to Marco.
The audio y'all finna listen to is Planet of the Fakes arguing back and forth with Straight Drop. When I keep telling y'all that motherfucker was adamant about 2 girls being in that freezer and him being there to know that it was 2 girls in that freezer. I don't just be talking. You won't even let me talk. I told you, it's 2 girls in the motherfucking freezer. I'm in the motherfucking video. That's what's being said.
Shout out to Planet of the Fakes. Shout out to Marco. He just got caught in a lie,
Planet so adamant about getting his point across, he ain't listening to what his joke was saying, man. You won't even let me talk. It's 2 girls in the freezer. I'm in the motherfucking video.
Hey, yo, remember right here when the guy said, go straight through there, right through there, go straight through there, this way.
I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on, man. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on, man. Who this is? That Kenneka right there on the 14th. But I don't want to go that far. I want to know why this lady come out here and play with the world. And why y'all ain't catch this shit in the beginning. When this shit when they finally put that footage out, they stories don't even match up no more, man. They stories don't even match up no more. What I got going on right now?
I said, boom, I'm just a Kenneka and Nipsey nigga with 3GD sight on world figures, psyoppers, hip-hoppers, the droppers, confluent development. Those are the people that David Gross are intertwined with the Development Corporation that David Gross, DJ Khaled, and the others were intertwined with, right? Right? David Gross is a name that, you know, that what Dope Boy told me, said, him naming in Irene phone, look for him naming Irene as 1,000 number. You know, on that interview that Zach did on the 12th of September with him and Ty Roland right there, who hired these niggas and what was they hired for.
On the 12th of September and on the 14th, kidney ritual. Huh?
Big movie everybody see, right? MTV your ass off, man. MTV your ass off, man. You dig what I'm saying? Now, check this. Look where they built this shit at, man. $16 million sale of Confluent Center 70 in Aurora. Center 70. We just heard about the underground tunnels. The underground tunnels on my live, if you ain't paying no attention, with World News and Logic was discussing about the underground shit and the FEMA camps about detention centers for immigrants. Do it make sense here, y'all? This is Aurora, Denver, Colorado, Aurora, right? Yeah, I gotta stop living like it's not a past. It's a real history. Millions of years of history. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years of history. And you gotta connect the dots to the technology and the availability and the capability of what these people can, will, and are doing. Confluent development. 16 million, 15.725 million sales of Confluent Centers 70. You gotta be talking about Highway 70 or somewhere near the 70. You know what I'm saying? Highway 70. You know what I'm talking about? 115-100 East 40 Avenue in Aurora, Colorado, Denver-based real estate investment and development firm Confluent Development served as a property development owner, and CBRE's Jeremy Ballinger and Tyler Canner represented Confluent Development in their marketing. The building, LBA Realty of Irvine, California. Purchased the property at a sale that closed June 1st, 2018. Across Denver, we are seeing a flight to quality with both industry tenants and investors seeking our properties like Confluence Center 70. Oh, so they sold this motherfucker for 16 mil. All over there by them underground motherfucking tunnels and subways. All the underground shit that's going.
Teresa, didn't they have you living in Aurora, Colorado too? Before Wisconsin, I'm saying when you in Aurora.
Went on in Denver where they inaugurated their boy Obama, the white horse of revelation, coming back on the white horse, set on his throne in the District of Columbia to usher in the jackpot, which was Trump, to bring in all of the Ashkenazi Jews and put them in place to continue to make the United States third world country and keeping them in debt, because this country is built on only debt and debt alone. But I'm just dumb rolling, right? Wait a minute, I want to show y'all something. I'll be right back. Look here. Just want to show you something.
Uh-oh.
Black, African, nationality, United States. She's a black African. Ethnicity, she's a black African. A black African. Children.
I think it's a good place to go on back over to 3GD on Fed 5. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. Let's go.
Just one. Children. Where's all the rest of those kids? Joshua and Kenneth Jr., who was alleged to be the twin, they were not twins. But what Lenora, what are all the other children? Huh? Alfred Barnett, who was supposed to allegedly be Ken I, because he wore a patch on his eye. Ken I. Hold up. I want to show y'all some more shit, right?
Oh.
I'll show y'all some more shit, right? Show y'all some more shit, right? I'll show y'all some more shit, right? I'll show y'all some more shit, right? Teresa Sarah Martin used to live in Aurora, Colorado. This was a while back, yeah.
Vade Martin. To get rid of Martin and become Jenkins. Ooh, they be scripting hard, boy. But I'm going on over to 3GD, man. We gonna start right here on 3GD. We gonna get off into this shit. The truth don't need no help. It don't bend, break, not fold. I said, boom. Please like the video if you come by on my YouTube shit.